In this video, we're going to talk about spending £94 and 40 pence on a 7-man Terminator squad. Hi guys, Mike back again with a 30k Death Guard Legion update. Right, this one is going to be a bit of an unboxing, unbagging, an idea kind of telling of my next squad that I want to do. Now, those of you who follow the channel will be aware that I'm creating a 30k Death Guard Legion, and as part of that process I am creating all of my squads in numbers that are divisible by 7, i.e. 7 and 14 effectively. So all of my squad sizes are 7 and 14s. The next squad I want to paint up is, I should say why really, shouldn't I? 7 and 14s. Yeah, Mortarion has got an affinity with the number 7. And there's 7 companies in the Death Guard 30k Legion forces. And I want to make my squads number 7 and that are divisible by 7. So this is a Terminator squad. This is the next Terminator squad I'm going to do. And I want 7 bodies within that squad. Now, when you're doing squads of 7, you buy, well, let's start looking. You buy a squad of 5. So I've got 5. So I need another 2. So I've got to buy another box of Chaos Terminators. Now, I could have picked them up on eBay. I could have got the bits on bit sites probably. I could have gone down the recast market again probably. But again, it was just easier to go and buy them. And I bought them at different times. And, you know, what are these now? £25.20 retail for £28 apparently. So I did that. And I've got 2 boxes there. These are 40k miniatures, as you can see. These are the Chaos Terminators. Got some nice components in there. I particularly like the wiggly arm, the tentacly arm. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to go full Nurgle on this army, and I'm not really, but this squad is going to be the kind of start of it. And this is probably as far as I'm going to go with it. But this squad is going to represent a character within the 30k Death Guard Legion narrative called Ignatius Grogor, who is the commander of the 2nd Company. And he loves the Death Guard, is absolutely going to turn to chaos, will embrace the turn to chaos, will embrace the taint, and hates Nathaniel Garrow, which is just a great narrative throughout the story. So what I want to do is create Ignatius Grogor's squad. Now, in the story, Flight of the Eisenstein, he and a group of like-minded traitors do battle against Garrow and his loyalist side. And this is kind of my kind of narrative of this, of the decision to make this squad. So what I want to do is use the parts from the Chaos Terminator box set. So I'm going to use the legs and I'm going to use the weapon options. And then in conjunction with that, I'm going to use the Nurgle Death Guard Terminator upgrade sets. And again, because we're doing squads of 7, I had to buy 2. So I've got enough to make 10, but I'm only going to make 7. These are £22 each. These are £25.20 each. So all of a sudden, I've just spent £94 and 40 pence on a 7-man squad, which I didn't really realise. But when I realised I'd done that, I thought I feel compelled to make a video about that and sort of have a chat about what I'm playing at. £94 on a squad. That seems quite high, but for the narrative, in my mind, I think it's worth it. And because I bought all of these things at different times, I spent £22 here and £22 there, and I popped into my local friendly and bought a box of those, and then I bought another box of those, kind of over time, you know, so I didn't spend £100 in one go. So that probably would have seemed worse in my head. But anyway, so this is where we are with it. So what I want to do, we'll have a look at these. So clearly, I'll only just open the one box. So this is 40k Chaos Terminators. So you get your 40mm bases, as you would anticipate. You get a instruction sheet, and you get very old sprues. So these, how old are these? These are dated Games Workshop 2006. So these are very, very old. These are 12 years old, as you can tell by the huge gappage between components. So this is, yeah, like I say, Terminator Squad, Chaos Terminators. And I only want these sprues for the legs, because they've got kind of Chaos iconography on them. And my thought is that Grolgor and his squad have embraced the taint. And I know they weren't in Terminator armor before the Puritans start having a go at me for using Terminator armor. I know they're in power armor, but you know, they've turned to Chaos, so they can have what they like. So they're going to have the Terminator legs, and then I'm going to ignore all these horned heads, which I don't really like, but I am going to use the weapon options, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use. And the good thing about buying 2 boxes of this is obviously I've got 2 lots of everything, so I can use 5 legs and 2 others from the other box, and then I can use all the weapon options. So I've got power fists, and my tentacly arm, and power axe, and power fists with chains on them, and a maul, and an axe. Got these spiked bits here with skulls on them, which I may or may not utilise, so I might see how they look. So that's the first sprue. And then on the second sprue, we've got the bodies and shoulder pads, again, which I'm not going to use. And the rest of the weapons, so again, combi bolters, flamer, melter, flamer, I think, heavy flamer, and the auto cannon. So again, we'll make up just a general 30k Terminator squad with these, and make 7 of them effectively, and then I'll have lots of bits left over for you know, other things potentially in the future. So that is the Chaos Terminators. But the cool bit is the upgrades from Forgeworld. So again, £22. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Quite expensive. So what you get in here is 5 bodies and 5 lots of shoulder pads. So 10 shoulder pads effectively. So we'll have a look. So I've not opened these before, so I don't know what they look like. So there, yeah. So we've got integrated heads in bodies, in torsos, and basically, I've ripped the idea off basically from the Forgeworld website. They've used the Chaos Terminator plastics and the these bits, so that's really nice. So he's bareheaded. He's very nergly. All this kind of pitted elements to the armor. At least I think it is, unless it's a horrible, horrible mould. No, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be like that. So there's one. And then we've got, yeah, these are so nice. They've all got horned helmets, like Callus Typhon, who is first captain of Death Guard. And I modelled my Callus Typhon model with his horned helmet. So these will kind of fit in nicely to that theme. So that's 2. Then, so you get 1 bare head, and then these other ones that are all sprouting horns and spikes and spines, and they've got these pustule bits on the backs of their torsos, which is really nice. I like that. Yeah, they just look so cool. They're just really nice. So I'm liking those a lot. So I'm going to utilise these torsos and heads. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. With the plastic legs. So that's that. And then, like I say, I'll use the plastic weapon options from the plastic kit, and then I'll use these shoulder pads because these are cool. And again, yeah, like lots and lots of detail, looking really cool actually. Liking those a lot. So there's those, and then the other side. And yeah, they are actually all different as well. They're not just a mirror image. They are different. So that's really cool. So yeah, so I've got two yeah, 2 packs of those. So again, going to have spares to be able to make other models in the future potentially. So that's the kind of rationale behind it. And yeah, I was really shocked actually to realise that I'd invested so much in a single squad. But I think for the narrative and for the spare parts, you know, which I can, you know, potentially always offload somewhere, I think it's worth it in my case. But let me know what you think. Again, not something I generally do. And in comparison, I suppose I'm going to be doing a 14-man Breacher squad from Forgeworld, and I picked up 3 packs of the Breachers, and they run at, I think they're £36 a pack for 5 models. Albeit they are in power armor and not Terminator armor, so that 14-man squad is going to be over £100, and this 7-man squad is you know 100, well, just under £94.40. So that's yeah, so that's what I'm doing next. So I'll show you them when I finish building them. Like I say, I'll envisage just putting them all together. Actually, I'd normally leave the heads off, but the heads are integral to the torsos in this instance. So I'm going to build them up, and that will be my 7-man Terminator squad, Ignatius Grogor, which I'm quite excited about putting together. Because again, parts I've never used before. I've never used these before, the Nurgle Terminator upgrade bits, and I've never used the Chaos Terminator sprues either. So it's always nice just building something different that you haven't had your hands on before. So yeah, I'll have a bit of fun with that, and enjoy the process, enjoy the building, enjoy the clipping, enjoy the mold line cleanup, because I need to get £94.40 worth of enjoyment out of that. So let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.